So here we are asked to solve each equation for x, and a reminder that the book that we're using has a solving linear and quadratic equations skill builder that you can use to help you out on this. But we're going to take these one at a time. We'll start in purple here. 3x minus 2 plus 4x equals negative 4x plus 3. So I'm going to distribute this first, and then I want to get all my x's on one side, so I'm going to combine like terms here. I'm going to add the 6 over here. I'm going to add the 4x over here. And I end up getting 11x equals 9. Divide both sides by 11. And I get my answer here of 9/11ths. For b, it's going to be a little bit uglier because we got some variables in there. So we'll do this one here in red. And a reminder that I'm trying to get x by itself. And so to do that, I want to get all my x terms on the same side and by themselves, because then I can just factor out that x like I'm doing here on the right side of the equation. Then I divide both sides by a minus b to get rid of that. And I end up getting a is equal to y minus 3 over a minus b. Okay, next one, let's do this. I'm going to get some space here by erasing. So for c here, we got a quadratic because it's x squared. And I'm going to make sure to set this equation equal to 0 first. That's how I solve quadratics. So minus 5x and minus 8. X squared minus 12x minus 1. And now I'm going to try and factor this. I could use quadratic equation or a lot of different ways to solve, but I'm going to start by trying to see if there's anything that I can factor. It looks like no. Nothing that multiplies to negative x squared that adds to negative 12. So I am going to have to use the quadratic formula on this one. And so I got x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. And now simplifying that, square root 144 plus 4 over 2 plus or minus 148. Oh, that's going to be annoying to have to simplify. So 148 ends up breaking into 37 and 4. And then the 4 breaks up into 2 and 2. And so I got 12 plus or minus 2 root 37 over 2. Oh boy, factoring out a 2 on the top and getting 6 plus or minus root 37 over 2. These 2's cancel and leave me with 6 plus or minus root 37. That was a doozy. But there's my final answer for the third one there. And then last one here for D. Let's see if I can make sure I have enough space for this one. Again, also a quadratic, so 3x squared. I'm going to add 5x to both sides and subtract 1 from both sides. And then I'm going to try factoring again, and hopefully this time it gives us something to work with. 6x and negative x. Nice. First term, first box. Last term, last box. I broke up the middle term into 6x and negative x. And then we got 3x minus 1 times x minus 2 equals 0. So I factored this. And then I set each one equal to 0 to solve. And I get 1/3 and 2 as my answers.